And a lot of them will say, the close, I hate the close, because they kind of worry about it, right? You put all that time into it. I am here to tell you, whether you're selling college football scholarships to star athletes or houses or buyer representation or anything else to someone in your home market, closing is a foregone conclusion. Closing is a formality if you've done everything else right up to that point. Trust and value, trust and value. If you know what they truly value and you've got trust, it's easy. It's a done deal. I once talked to this one assistant college coach who was recruiting a star running back from Plano, Texas. And this college assistant coach had done a very good job of establishing trust and determining what the young man valued. He knew, the college assistant coach, just knew in his heart he was going to get this player from Plano, Texas. He knew he was. But for some reason, the kid was just a little bit hesitant to give it the final word. He was one of those young men who, believe it or not, actually would mean it when he said where he was going to go, and he wasn't going to commit until he was 100% certain. But the coach knew he was going to come eventually. Well, one day, the college assistant coach and the high school player were in the young man's high school gymnasium when the kid had an open period in his school schedule. They were in there, and they were kind of talking in the high school gym and all that sort of thing, just the two of them. And as it turns out, the assistant college coach had a very unique skill, He was good at making trick basketball shots. I mean, you would never want to play a game of horse with this guy. He was very good at this. And so he picks up a basketball, and he starts dribbling the basketball. And he says to the star high school running back, whom he had built such a relationship because he was working on him since he was a freshman in high school. He said to the young man, I tell you what, buddy, if I make this half-court shot, you say you commit to the university and say you're coming right on the spot. The young man says, Coach, you serious? Coach says, I'm serious. I make this half-court shot, you commit to the university right here on the spot. So the young man gets this big smile on his face. He goes, all right, you got it. You make that shot, I'm coming. So the coach, who had obviously practiced this 16,000 times before he got on the plane to come to Plano, dribbles, takes a deep breath, bends his knees, shoots, the ball sails across the gymnasium, and swish, lands perfectly in the net. It was a textbook shot like that. So the college coach says to the young star player, so? And the young player goes, all right, I'm coming. That's it. Now, if you tried that trick on some real estate client, I bet it wouldn't work out so well. You got to know your client. But when you have built the relationship and you truly know what they value, it's just a formality. And sometimes a little something will knock them off the edge.